It should work. Cancer, welcome to your next 72. Cancer, this is your next 72. All right. Channel message that I have for you is the blaming game. And it's like someone needs to take full responsibility of their actions. So stop blaming others for their situation. All right. The example that I can give you is there is someone, I don't want to label them in the sense of a karmic, but this individual does have bad behavior and they're aware of what they're with. And this individual truly believes that they can do what they want to do and that they're going to continue to get away with playing people's lives. Okay. And this is where the blaming game comes into play, where people are victims. Okay. And what I mean by victims is you have to take full responsibility. Okay. And why I say you have to take full responsibility, because if you feel someone has come into your life and they have been playing games, what you have to do in regards to you have taken responsibility is that you've given them permission to play that game. Okay. Your intuition told you that they were playing a game, but you gave them the benefit of the doubt. You brought compassion in the situation. Mind you, overall, this gives you clarity. It gives you experience. And it's up to you if you're going to keep repeating the same cycle, meaning keep forgiving the same person who keeps playing life with you. And then you blame them, but taking full responsibility to blame yourself. And back to this person who's playing games, right? And they think that they can keep getting away with playing the games, playing with people's lives with no intention to build or no intention to make things right. We'll see what other messages come out. So yeah, that's why I want to call them a karmic, because they are going to receive their karma. But in our reality, this person doesn't feel anything. So even if something bad was to happen in their life, it wouldn't affect them. Even a lost one wouldn't affect them. This person is soulless. Okay? Whatever happened in their lives where it's just, they're not there. This person can go to counseling. And I'm a true believer of people changing. But this type of individual, they're stuck in their ways. They are a solid piece is what I'm getting. Okay. And so yeah, the Four of Cups, this blaming game or this experience of, giving people the benefit of the doubt has put some of you in the Four of Cups where, it feels like stubborn energy. And within that stubborn energy, it's like you get missed opportunities because of what happened in the past. And that needs to be brought to an end. I'm not saying that you won't have memories of the past, but enable for you to move forward. It's very, very, very uncomfortable. But like I said, there's a lot in store, okay? Not only does universe have things that it wants to release to you here, there is a sense of you needing to work on yourself instead of looking elsewhere. All right. Your harvest is there, but you're not seeing it. You're not putting yourself first at this time, and there's a need for you to do that. Okay. Now, with your experience, you do definitely have a story to tell. Okay. Now, with this individual who's playing life with people, there's many of them, but they're all one. And I don't know how to explain it, but this type of individual is soulless. And it's like when people give this type of entity permission to come into their lives, because this entity is destructive. Okay, this entity will study you. Okay, the most thing that I can do is label this as a narcissist. Okay, and I try to stay away from having to label people as that, but that's just exactly what it is. And, we give narcissists permissions to make their wrongs right, okay? Hoping that they would change, all right? Let's see what you need to acknowledge and speak about in the next 72, Cancer. It says, step away from the crazy making diet for a hot second. Kale and spirulina taste like ass. Cheese. I love cheese. So this may be suggesting right now for you to stay away from dairies, um, to stay away from dairy. Is also saying, do what you want to do. Rebel energy. Okay, it's having loyalty to yourself. It's not about what it is that you like. It's all about the choices that you make. Make sure that the choices that you're making in the next 72 is not based off of the liking of others. It's kind of like, say you're going to the store, you're online looking at something. And as you're looking at it, you could be like, you're looking at it in the sense of how people are going to accept it, or how you want people to accept it. And this is a time for you again to do what you want to do, what you like, and the things that you like. Don't ask people, so do you like this? What do you think about this? Be confident. Okay, I'm not saying not have conversations, right? But there's another way about going through things in the next 72, because it's a blaming game going on, all right? Where it's kind of like, well, I was going to buy that. Why would you buy that? Or that I was going to take the day off. Why would you take the day off today? And it's kind of like there's really there is a door of opportunity where once you put yourself first, and not only just put yourself first, but truly be loyal to yourself. A Cancer, you don't have an issue with being loyal to people here. It's like you're submissive to what everyone else likes. And now it's time for you to truly um, do what you want to do. For some of you, you are getting ready to do a diet. You're trying to start a diet that works for you. And it's like someone's blaming you for not following the regimen. And it's like the regimen that was created was something that was easy for them, but difficult for you. It doesn't align up with something so that you can be successful. It all boils down with communication here. Some of you, the past keeps resurrecting in your mind, and it's a sunken place, right? Where you feel like you're the blame, but it's not the fact that you're the blame. It's the fact that you were unaware that you were giving permission for those things to happen. All right, let's see what obstacles or challenges. Some of you Cancers won't even be in your energy in the next 72. Okay, even though this 6 of Cups here is your energy. We have the change in wind here, the blaming game. This is the challenge. This is the obstacle here, taking the weight of others so everyone else can feel good, so everyone's life could be smooth. But yet, I really can't stress this enough about there is a Cancer where it's like you've fallen and you're trying to get back up. And it all has to do about because someone was playing house with you. Someone was playing the game of life with you for their benefit. Okay, they had no intentions to truly build with you. And that can be very, very heartbreaking. That can cause trust issues. But at any moment with this chance of the wind as an obstacle and challenges, meaning you can get your life back, you can make the change, you can take full responsibility. All right, let's go ahead and look at possible foolishness in the next 72. Okay. Yeah, the Knight of Pentacles. Despite of the title, it's the action. Slow progress is progress, and it's the best progress. Okay, it's the best progress. Okay, and this time, mean what you say. Mean what you say, because when you keep getting back into this energy where you're having the sleepless nights, the tears, and there's no emotional security, nobody wants to go through that. You get what I'm saying? And then there goes the blaming game, giving people permission, right? But because there's compassion in this situation, right? You are the communicator, Cancer. And if you're not getting anything out of it, make that progress of stop looking like the foolish energy. Okay, not your fool's journey, even though this is a learning lesson. This is like you truly are the stable one. And everyone's looking at you like, dang, why is Cancer dealing with this? Like, you get what I'm saying? It's the blaming game. Like, why, if you knew this person was this type of way, why would you allow me to go? Well, you're grown. There's a lot of people that care about you, that definitely care about you, but they don't want to get involved. Okay? Let's go ahead and pull your Goddess Oracle. Like I tell everyone, you're not everyone's cup of tea. Some of you are still in a relationship because you don't want to look foolish. Okay? It's like you're in a relationship to not please people, but to prove people wrong that everything's okay, and it's not. Okay, you were not put on earth to sit here and go through this. Okay, it's a lot of people who paid the way in pertaining to torture and slavery and all that stuff. Doesn't matter what race you are. Every race has dealt with it, and that's what no one's talking about. In different countries, okay? We have focused intentions. Keep your unwavering thoughts, feelings, and actions focused on your target, and you will make your mark. Okay? What I love about this Cancer, is that you're choosing not to do tit for tat. You hurt me, I'm gonna hurt you back. No, you're putting down your bow and arrow. Okay? You're like, no, love, you know what I mean? This is definitely an experience here. And the challenge for you is, how are you going to make that change? How are you going to take the burdens off of you and give the burdens where it belongs? Okay. For some of you, the burdens can literally be just taking certain responsibilities within your family, within your household, that are not your responsibilities. And because you've been taking that weight for such a long time, you know, because you're pulling away from it. People are giving you a hard time. And it's like, wait a minute, I've been volunteering, and now that I'm exhausted from it, I'm not getting no benefit. Right? Your taste buds are changing. Your taste in people are changing. The way you're communicating is changing as well. We have the Knight of Chalices here in shadow energy. All right? Meaning you're going to understand why you're feeling a certain type of way. So that's confirming to me in your shadow energy. It's kind of like you're waking up and then you're like, hey, you know what? Even though I know that the situation isn't right, or I know that someone's done me wrong, or I know that someone's trying to make me feel bad, it's because it's you taking full responsibility. And when you take that full responsibility, you taking ownership, you're taking your power back here. I truly feel like the obstacle is you not wanting to experience someone being mad. You know what I mean? Arguments. Let's look at masculine energy. We have the King of Swords here. I love this. Within this King of Swords, you're holding your grounds. This is in foolish energy as well as masculine energy. And it's like your communication there's no wands on your spread, but it's like you are putting into action when it comes to the thought process. It's like you're awakening. You're taking full responsibility. You're communicating that, okay? But you're taking your time when it comes to how you're coming in with dealing with the people you care about, all right? Are dealing with people who I will put them in the issues category, all right? No one wants to be blamed for something that is just not right. I don't want to be blamed that there's no water in the house. You just drank the last thing of water. Why are you blaming me? Oh, because I'm always the one replacing the water. You get what I'm saying? It's like someone's responsible, but never get to enjoy what they're responsible about. It's like someone who cooks dinner all the time, and by the time everyone's made their plate, and after you finish cleaning up the kitchen, it's only crumbs left. Now you don't even really get to enjoy the crumbs because now everyone's done eating. Like you didn't even get to sit at the table. You get what I'm saying? But you got to understand the cycles. The wheels, some wheels move fast, some wheels move slow. Okay? With feminine energy is the Jesters. This is what I love, the mental state. You are getting the mental state in control here. All right? Taking full responsibility and choosing not to play the blaming game. You're not feeding that energy. For some of you, it is going to be a difficult task. Okay? Because you're accepting that someone is truly who they are, especially this person who's just playing with people's lives with no intention to grow. Okay, every time you're done with this person, that's when they say they want to change, and it's a repetitive cycle that just keeps going and keeps going. What are the messages for Cancer? We have religious factors. It says your love life is influenced by religious upbringing and spiritual path. Okay. Now you fill in the blank of the status and the label, whether that's platonic, dating, courting, fellowshipping, common law, marriage, divorce, sugar daddy, sugar mama, significant other. I will be referencing to self-love. Okay. There's traditional aspects with yourself that's helped you this far. Okay. It's working for you, not against you. Okay. And if you didn't go through those experiences and learn those experiences, um, as as a youth growing up, you wouldn't have been able to deal with this situation. You would have been lost in this situation. This person would have been able to take more advantage of you, Cancer, because you're very independent. You're very strong-willed. Okay. And there's a lot of people that want to bring in offers to you, but there is a sense of you having to need to, with your strong mental mind frame, your actions have to meet up. So being a stickler with your boundaries, okay, and there's nothing wrong with having compassion, but truly having compassion, um, uh, be commanded in a way to where it's like you're saying, well, I'm not going to take X, Y, and Z back, right? And this person says, oh, I'm going to change, and and this this essence is like, okay, I'm going to give them another chance, and it's all because of the experience you've experienced with this person. Until you're done with the change of a win, that's what the obstacle and the challenge is. Until you're truly done with being taken advantage of. Okay, you've already learned the experience, and the more and more you keep recycling this, it just gets worse. It doesn't get better. Okay, only the love bombing gets better. It's like it's a talk, it's a serum, like addiction serum. Like, yes, I need that, and then once it wears off, that's when it gets worse. That's for some of you, Cancers. What other messages? We have moon cycle, okay? Some of you are being affected by the full moon. If you've been paying attention, it seems like it's been open longer than ever before. Um, if you are a masculine, if you are a male masculine, it's opening up your feminine energy within inside your cool. I can't. My tongue won't say it. Kulanini. Put it in the comments. But anyways, it's activating the feminine within you, and it could be very, very uncomfortable, but just causing a sense of change. If you are a woman with feminine energy, it's causing a dark night within the dark night of the soul. Okay. And it's very uncomfortable for some of you. It's feeling like, well, I need this person in my life right now. It's like, once you get out of that situation, or once you stop dealing with a certain type of person, um, stability is going to come in. And that stability is financial stability, emotional stability. Okay, it's security all the way around. Okay, yeah, we have support group. Again, confirming that you are not alone and you're not the only one experiencing this. And it's all about taking full responsibility instead of blaming the other. Okay, because these karmics, they're playing their piece. They're playing who they are. That's who they are, with no intention to change. Okay, and that's what eats us up, is the fact that you can have someone as a possession in your life, right? And knowing that if you lose them, and it's like, no, I don't want anyone else to have them. But you want to keep going through this pain. And it's like, no, because it's affecting you. Some of you are going to work unhappy. This is in your money back here. Some of you, it's affecting you. It's like you're not happy at home. You're not happy at work. If you have children, You're trying your best to cover up that you're not happy. It's an emotional wreck. And you have to pull yourself together. It's not easy to pull yourself together. Okay? But on the outside, everyone thinks you got it under control. Okay? Whatever this is, take your time. Okay? Because if you don't, then it's going to manifest where it's like you feel like you don't have um, control. Okay? The control that you already have is something that's already just a natural. You're a born natural leader. My allergies are a hot mess. And this sage ancient is going right in my nostril, my left one, and it's coming in real slow. I mean, the little incense is just coming in all slow like this. I mean, it's moving slowly, and I'm like, oh, my nose. The sage is trying to kill off this allergy in my nose. It says eat. Yeah, this is confirming rebel energy. Do what you want to do. Okay? If you want to keep dealing with messy people, you know what happens if you eat too much junk food. Okay? So what happens when you keep dealing with messy people? Okay? And there's this sense of cleaning things up. For the most part, some of you need to celebrate yourself. You've been working too hard. You've been giving too much. All right? All right, next 70. What's going on behind the scenes? Someone could be 53 or 35. Let me see. The overall message within this blaming game is realizing, yes, people change, but there's types of people that change, and there's types of people who are set. Okay, they're set pieces. Okay, when you play chess, you have set pieces. Okay, those pieces do not change, and this type of individual has no intention of changing. That's what their piece is to go into people's lives, learn about them, and to destroy the household, to make you become the person that needs them. When all this time, yes, they need you to feed off of. We have you are not crazy. Okay, what you're experiencing is, you may be feeling like that's with the King of Swords and foolish energy and a masculine energy. It's like if you try to explain something impulsive in the sense of like out of character, it makes you look like the crazy person behind the scenes. It's like people don't know what's going on, especially in your household or at work. You get what I'm saying? You're being humble to the situation where there's no boundaries, and people are too comfortable with taking advantage here. So that with this support group is definitely going to change. It says they lied to you. The blaming game. That's what's going on behind the scenes. There is a tit for tat in someone's life here. I will say that. And there is this need for you to focus. Focus on what it is that you need to change. Okay? Put yourself first. It's like I said, it's easy said than done because everyone's situation is different. All right? But at the end of the day, the energies are one. All right, let's go ahead and shed some light. I'm also getting with this, they lied to you. That's what you're stuck on. It's like you're entrapped by the lie. And it's in your mind here. And you're going to have that breakthrough. You will have that breakthrough pertaining to that mental mindset of finally just accepting and then It does. It's a very painful thing. Like I said, it's a dark night of the soul where you have to pick your own self up. And the expectations of blaming those who you would have fought would have been there. All right. So let's go ahead and shed some light on your reading, Cancer. We have the Age of Light. You've been trained for this for a lifetime. You are going to get through this. Not only are you going to get through it, it's going to make you stronger. Okay. Some of you, honestly, you are going to repeat the same cycle because of traditional belief systems. You know, we don't believe in not believing in divorces. Some of you, you're not married, but it's kind of like a common law thing. You put in years and you refuse to allow family and friends to get the last say of, oh, I knew it wasn't going to work. Okay. But moving forward, let's go ahead and pull affirmation. All right. It says, everything that is happening now is happening for my ultimate good. All right, Cancer, that's your next 72. Don't forget, love is kind, love is gentle, and that is you and I.